Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about how I set up my iPad for school and kind of my organization system with the main apps I use to keep myself organized with my work schedule and with my assignments, as well as my notes, and how I kind of keep myself productive throughout the semester. And this has been kind of a newer system for me as I've had to adjust to having classes at home. And I think an important note is that the beginning of the semester is one of the most messiest parts of the semester, and I think this might help a lot of people get themselves organized on their iPad as they're kind of getting started with this new semester. And with most classes being online, it might be a little bit tricky to keep yourself organized with all these different things happening and all the different things that we're dealing with right now. But in a way it does help because everything is mostly digital and the iPad is also digital, so you can keep yourself organized, and we'll jump into that right now. To organize my assignments and input all my class times and class schedules and everything like that, I usually use one hub of information, and that's through this application called My Homework. And with this, it basically works with your phone, your iPad, and the desktop, and that includes Windows and Mac. And this is going to be the best way, I think, for a lot of you to keep yourselves organized. And this allows you to put in all your different classes, and you can color code everything. And it gives you the option of uploading the syllabus for the class, so that way you can access it from anywhere. You have to constantly sync it though, which does get a little bit annoying, but once you get in the habit of it, you'll be able to do it and you won't forget as much. And if you do, all you have to do is just pull out your iPad or your phone and just sync everything one more time and then resync it on the other device that you're trying to access it. What you can do is basically put in every single assignment that you have for the entire semester, set reminders, set the priority, and set the due date for it. And the reminders, you can do a day range between like 1 day and 7 days or 2 weeks, I think, so that way you can stay on top of things. And also you list it by priority, so that way in the homework tab, if you want to filter it, you can filter it by priority. And also we'll give you reminders, so that way you kind of stay on track. And with the reminders, it also notifies you if it's late, and it changes the color to orange if it's the same day, or if it's red if it's past the due date and due time. And this has been a huge help for me because one, it lets me have my own schedule for school, and that's kind of separate from my regular calendar, which I use for other things like my credit card due dates and everything like that. But with this app, the cool thing is the uploading the files and the syllabus. So if you're uploading an assignment on your My Homework app, that in setting the due date, you can also attach the file, like the PDF file of the homework assignment on there, so that way when it's time to do it, you can just download it from there and not have to go on the web browser and find out where the PDF is and download it and do everything like that. This is just quick and easy in the one app. And the great thing is, like I said before, you can access it on your computer, so you're not just tied to one device. And I think it does cost about $5 a year, or just $5 to purchase the full premium, which I did because I think for organizing my schoolwork, it's well worth the $5, and $5 isn't much when it comes to increasing your productivity and organization for school. Now we have the assignment organization and scheduling out of the way. What about notes? So for notes, I kind of break everything down per class, and I mainly use Notability, even though I might be switching to GoodNotes for this semester. I'm still trying to decide, and I'm still trying to compare them for my own usage. I'll probably make a video if you guys are interested. Just leave a like and comment down below if you want me to do that kind of comparison video. But what I do is basically create a divider in Notability and then have basically the subjects as each individual class. And I have the entire semester's worth of assignments or notes available to me, so that way I can stay organized and always find them quite easily. So this is something I recommend, and it helps me stay organized with my notes, and I can quickly find everything. And when it backs up to Google Drive, I can also access things, and it keeps that organization that you have set up on your iPad with the dividers and with the subjects. So great tip for you to use, and let me know if you use GoodNotes down in the comments below. I would love to hear why you choose it over Notability. So next up we have Notion, and with Notion, I mainly just use this for a weekly schedule. So instead of having like a digital planner or any kind of planner, I mainly use this for my homework assignments. And I separate it between 4 different tabs. I have it within to do, doing, done, and then late. And the late one is basically saying you screwed up, you didn't get it done. And I like it because it kind of gives me more motivation to kind of manage my time better and to make sure that I finish more assignments in the future. And that kind of helps me keep organized. Also with the to do tab, I basically have a section where it's just all the assignments I need to be working on for this week. And then I put the ones that I'm doing in that doing section, and then it kind of helps me focus on the main thing, and it helps me prioritize which assignments are due first or that I need to do because they're more important or they're a larger assignment, so I should get started on it earlier. And I have that done tab to have that achievement factor there as motivation to keep going, because it's kind of rewarding to put it in the done, and that way I know that I'm being productive and I can see how much I got done. And then at the end of the week, I kind of reassess myself and I readjust for the next week, saying that if I did too much or I put too much on my plate for this week, then I know not to put as much on my plate for next week. And this kind of helps me stay organized and stay productive throughout the semester. And this is something that is new that I kind of worked on to develop during my first semester in the spring with the online format of the school. So great tip for me. Hopefully it helps you out. And now for the final tip. I use iCloud Drive to store a lot of my files so that way I can easily access them. And I break it down by creating a school folder, and then underneath the school folder I put in the semester, and then inside of that I have individual folders for each class. Now within those, depending on what the class is, I'll either have a lab folder, a assignment folder, a lecture folder just for extra lecture documents or like a research paper or stuff like that. So that way I can easily find specific items that I need for specific assignments. And that kind of helps me stay organized. And then usually before, when I had like paper things, I would just scan in the document and keep it there. So if it was like a quiz or a test, I would just scan it in so that way I have it as a digital copy, because paper copies you can always lose, but digital ones, as long as you're not hacked, you can always have them and you don't have to worry about them getting deleted or losing them. You just have to worry about finding them, which is why this organization system will help you out. And hopefully it does help you out and stay organized during this fall semester, because for many of us, it is kind of a weird semester with it being online. But I hope you have a safe and organized semester, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And let me know what you think about this back to school series. I'm kind of creating some more ideas. I have a everyday carry video and one more daily routine video that I'm going to be posting, and hopefully it does help you out and kind of readjust to this online format. And I'll see you guys in the next one.